Baby. Oh, since you've been away, you ain't been doing nothing but thinking. So long. That's to carry on, thinking. Oh Lord, Lord, miss you. To see that a great big man like me has been crying. See, the only room. Up in Badum and realize dying. Oh, they don't know what I'm doing to myself. Oh Lord. Miss you. Miss you. Miss you. Oh, man. Felt that. I listen to that song so I can allow the God of my understanding to come in my heart so Bob won't come out. And anything that I share that might hurt someone, it's not me. It's the God of my understanding giving me the courage and the strength to share with you my experience, strength, and hope. The park I stand in right now, as a very little boy, there used to be a swimming pool in here, and that's where I first learned how to swim. You know, and man, it's been a long journey, man. Everywhere I've been in life, I realize now it was a learning experience to get where I'm going now. I want to seriously give a special thanks to my sister, Adrian, for giving me some information last night when she told me, Bob, I want to see you. I don't want to see nothing else. And thank you, sis. That was the best advice you could have given me, because that's all I can be, is be who I am. Ain't nothing fake about me. I'm the real deal, because my experience, strength, and hope has given me the courage to tell the truth about my life. And I'm from Rockaway Boulevard, which is over this way originally, but I'm from Rochdale, and that's where my roots are. So with that being said, I put up a picture the other day on Instagram and Facebook pretty much, and it had 3 things on there, 3 pictures. One was a rehab, one was a church, and one was 134 in Guybrush, Rochdale Village. And I said those are some of the three most important things that happened in my life that got me where I'm at right now. As for the church on Southside, about 40 projects, shout out to 40 projects. They gave me much love because when I was down on the ground, they respected the name to the fullest and gave me the love, nothing but love. And I was on the ground. I wasn't up driving around in no Lexuses when I went down there. The only time I used to go through the projects when I came up is driving through there. I never stepped foot in there until I got high, and they opened their arms to me. Opened their arms, carried, especially my little man E. Shout out, you know. And the difference in today is I got a God in my life, and He's giving me the courage to walk through my pain and share it with you and everyone else that is have an ear to listen. If I said anything to hurt anybody, that was not my intent. I'm just telling my truth, you know. And let's get back to that church up there, right? That church, man. When I was dirty, bummy, stinking, smelling like nothing, nobody wanted to be near me. I walk on the sidewalk, people would walk on the other side of the street. That church was open, giving out meals on Wednesday and Friday. And I was able to eat when I ain't had no money. I had $20 in my pocket. I spent $1 on $1 of it went to me nourishing my body, which feeding me would be a 50-cent drink or a 50-cent cake, and that would be $1. And the other 19 go to the drug dealer. And that's what my last 10 years of my life has been like. Giving all my money, more my wife money. Every dime my wife gave me for whatever lie I told her, it went to the drug man. Special shout out to my wife. I love her to death. She took so much pain and suffering from everyone because she was holding me down, and everybody was telling her she's stupid and she this, she that. And I love her so much, and thank God this is the man that you picked up, and this is the man I'm going to remain. You know, and I'm sorry that it took me so long to get here and get back to y'all, because, you know, I just wanted y'all to see that I'm here to stay. You know, get a little time in between, because a lot of people say, oh, Bob gonna get high again. Yeah, I'm getting high, all right, off of God. The only drugs I'm selling, I don't sell drugs no more. I'm selling hope. I don't sell dope no more. You know, and that church saved my life. It gave me somewhere to eat. I went back to that church last Sunday to share with them that, so maybe I can give back in service to them and let them see that their work was paying off, because it gave me a life worth. It helped me get a life worth living. The other thing is that rehab. That rehab is Cornerstone, right? It's up on Union Turnpike. That rehab, man, was open to the public 24/7 at one time, because I done been in damn near 100 detoxes. My wife probably took me to 50 of them, and with the hopes that I would come out clean, you know, and I came out and used every time. And why it was so significant for me, I got high there, they kicked me out. They caught me on the floor getting high, because every time I went in, I felt, you know, I didn't want to be sick, so if the methadone they gave me didn't use, I couldn't work, I was going to medicate myself. So I would medicate myself that first day, and if the medication didn't work after that, I'd get up and walk out, which I've done also, because that fentanyl shit now is straight garbage. It ain't no dope. I don't know what the hell it is. And, you know, I can't even get the illusion no more, because the illusion is the first hit I ever took in my life, and that's not happening no more. It's all fake. I wound up in the ambulance. The second day I'm out, turned into a bum the second day, because I done came out of all my clothes, and somebody done stole them, and they put me in called the ambulance, because they done took all my drugs out of my pocket. And when I get in the ambulance and come out of there, I start walking And anything I see, because they gave me a robe, I start picking up as I go along. And that's what I wanted. My last day when my wife picked me up, that she went by me 19 times probably before she knew it was me. She walked up to me and said, "Is that my husband there?" That's how bad it was. That's how bad it was. And God has just been amazing in my life. And that last and second thing, third thing is 134 in Garbour, Rochester. I wear it on my shoulders. And when I tell you, I've been in every walk of life there is, in prison, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens. I've been in Queens. I've been everywhere. Them drugs took me everywhere. High and while I was getting money, walking through. Every time I came through, I tried to the best of my ability to be noticed by not being noticed. With that being said, I was like, as far as when I went to the projects, I'm getting high, I'm using drugs and everything. I made everybody my friend because they knew what I was capable of, and you know, I was the star of the show. But I represented Rochester, all colors. I represented Rochester, right? I wanted, man, yo, shout out to all the comrades who lost their life on that boulevard in one way or another due to the game that pretty much my family brought there. So I owe a service to that community to share with you. You understand what I'm saying? You know, at one time or another, at the highest point of me getting money on that boulevard, I had a conversation with a youth, a young boy, who came up to me and told me I was his hero. And I said, "You're a hero." And this at the point, you know, I'm getting money, like I'm getting plenty of money, but I'm saying to myself, how the hell can I be your hero? How can your father's a correction officer and he paying the bills and he holding a roof over your head? How can I be your hero? And man, that blew my mind that day. And moving forward, I thought about that. I deceived that young man. I made him believe that a drug dealer was better than a working man, you know, which was his fault at the time. Because I used to think the working man was a sucker, you know. And my ex-wife had told me one time, she said to me, she said, "My check outruns you all the time." I never understood what that means. I understood what that means today, you know. And I cannot pick my family. My family is my family. My extended family, my baby mothers, my ex-wife, they all my family, all my blood. There's nothing I can do about that. You know, and so with that being said, like 134 is where it all started for us. Playing as a little boy up there on the boulevard, those stores was vibrant. You walk up there now, those stores have no life. As a result of me, my brothers, and my friends, and our behavior. You know, we help destroy our own community. You know, and the other corporations, the projects, the Baisley, and you know, because that's what I call them, corporations, because that somebody owned them, not us. You know, we don't own those. Somebody, you know, but we was in there selling and fighting over real estate like we owned something, and the man was getting the money, and by that, we destroying the community and the houses around that area. They're depreciating, and they're coming in, and they're buying these houses now. They buy them for cheap, and I had houses too, and sold them for cheap. I was a sucker too, and they come in, and us selling the drugs depreciated the value of the homes and the community, and as a result of that, now we can't barely even live in our own neighborhood. The homes are $1 million now, and we can't even afford them. Our check don't pay for that. So you know, it is my hope to be able to give back to my community by that of service. Yes, it would help me out in my life as well, no doubt about it. But my soul giving point at this point, serving the God of my understanding, is to give back. And his promise to me is that I will prosper as a result of it. Absolutely. But first and more, it's my service to my community. Even if it's just me walking through that neighborhood clean, you know. That rehab that I told you about, the guy that comes, that they use as a service to go pick you up back and forth, he picked me up over 100 times. And he said, and I called him and told him I was clean. And he started crying. This man don't know me from a hole in a wall. All he know me from is picking me up to bring me to rehab to go to detox over 100 times. And he cried. He almost made me cry, you know. And yesterday he saw me clean, you know. My ring here on my finger, I wear it with pride because my wife, I thought I lost this in the journey somewhere else, sold it or whatever the case may be. Last night my wife gave me this ring back. She was like, here, baby. And I said, acting like she just had it, you know, like she had it the whole time, holding it, waiting for her baby to come back to life, you know. And I'm so grateful to her. I'm so grateful to her for that, man. Like, if you ain't got a wonder, you better get one, you know. And I'm so grateful to her, man. And back to 134, you know. And people lost their lives as a result of that. Biz, you know, life sentence, 6 alive, me 6 alive, you know, going back to college, you know, back and forth, in and out, man. A lot of people, a lot of good people, and you know, when I was growing up, everybody around there was bank robbers, you know, and everybody, you know, they did a lot of time. They blood, sweat, and tears for that 134, that God Brewer thing there. Yeah, I live and breathe that wherever I go, wherever prison I've been in, I rep that to the fullest. Everybody asks me where I'm from. That's where I'm from. And make no mistake about it, I'm not bragging about what I did or not. I'm bragging on what I am, is I'm trying to enlighten you on what it means to me. I wear it on my shoulders. Wherever I go, I rep that to the fullest. But the only thing different now is I rep that, representing, allowing God to represent my life. So I walk in, and sometimes I'm a curse, and sometimes my swaggers don't get up, because my swag is what it is. So when I hear somebody say, this is South Side, yeah, we on the South End, but it's not South Side. Not at all. It's Rochdale, 134 in God Brewer. That's what that is. I wear that on my heart. That is not, South Side is 40 Projects, South Road. And Basie Projects is Basie Projects. And by right, all of them is gangster. Every last one of them. And so is Rochdale. You know, I'm gonna close with this, right? It was a little boy, an old man, and a horse. And they was walking. The old man was on top of the horse, the little boy was pulling. And they walked through a neighborhood. And somebody said, that old man ought to be ashamed of himself, got that little boy pulling the horse and he shouldn't be doing that. So the old man get down, put the little boy back up on, let the little boy get on the horse. So now the old man is pulling the horse, the little boy's on the horse, they go through the next town. And somebody said again, that little boy ought to be ashamed of himself. Got that old man walking, and he should be walking, and instead it should be around. So the little boy got down, and then all of a sudden, they both start walking with the horse, and they got through the next town and walked through, and somebody said, look at them dumb motherfuckers. They walking and they should be riding. The moral of the story is no matter what I do, people are not going to approve. They're going to have an opinion. And that's all it is an opinion. Thanks for letting me share. I'm an addict named Bob.